So today I'm going to be talking about the conjugate method and how I'm going to be setting up my current cycle to help me get stronger. If you've been following along with me and my progress, you'll realise that I have been using the conjugate method for my strength training and making progress with that. However, the conjugate method is, it says it in the name, it's just a method, so it needs a lot of planning and configuration and personalizing to me to make it actually work as best as it can. I've been running a very basic version of the conjugate method, which is 4 days a week with an optional like 1 or 2. So I'm having 2 max effort days, 1 upper, 1 lower, and then 2 dynamic days, which is also 1 upper, 1 lower, with a bonus accessory day thrown in when I can. This time I'm going to be doing it ever so slightly differently because I'm going to be doing the 2 max effort days, the 2 dynamic days, and then instead of like accessory days, I'm going to be having a specific deadlift day to help improve my deadlift, obviously. If you have been following me lately, you'll realize that I've been having such a hard time with my deadlifts. I have no idea what's been going on really with those. I think it's technique issues and then also imbalances muscular wise. So I am doing the accessory deadlift specific day over this cycle to try and work on those weaknesses and technique flaws that I have to hopefully get my deadlift back to where it was, if not further along strength wise. Because I'm having a specific deadlift day though, my max effort lower days are going to be slightly different. Normally on the conjugate method you'll alternate between deadlifts and squats because obviously you can't be doing max effort stuff for both in a week because obviously your body's just going to burn out, your central nervous system will hate you, and then obviously you'll probably just get ill or injured or something. So this time I'm just going to be doing my max effort lower is going to be specifically just squats. The way that I'm going to be setting up my max effort lower with the squats this time though is obviously similar to how I did my bench. So it's a 12-week cycle. I'm going to be doing 6 exercises, which means that I'm going to be doing each exercise twice before moving on to the next one. So week 1, say I'm going to be doing front squats, I'll do front squats and then I'll try and beat that exercise number the week after, and then I'll move on to the next one. Hopefully by doing that, the first week will basically be like a test week and get my body used to the actual movement, and then the second week will be my body hopefully being stronger, and I can go full 100% max effort and hopefully hit some PRs that way. Excuse me. Also, the fact that I'm doing a lot of squats is definitely going to be helping my deadlift as well, because a lot of the muscles that are used in a squat are very similar to what is used in a deadlift. So by getting them stronger, my other one should get stronger if I'm working on form and technique. So overall, it should actually work out better. The way that I'm going to be setting up my max effort lower though is obviously it's a 12-week cycle and I'm going to be doing each exercise twice before moving on to the next one. However, the way that I'm setting up these exercises is working from the hardest to the easiest for me. So I'm going to be starting on front squats with red bands. So that's week 1, front squats with red bands. Then I'm going to be moving on to just front squats. Then it's going to be high bar with red bands, then just high bar on their own. Low bar with bands, obviously, and then finally, right at the end, I'm going to be testing my squat again. That pretty much covers the main gist of my max effort lower. For max effort upper, I'm going to do pretty much the same as I did last time, because 1, I never actually got the chance to test my max, so I don't really know what changes need to be made. And 2, I think that programming that I did last time worked quite well, which is basically the same program I'm doing for my max effort lower. So bench upper exercises, max effort upper is going to be doing 12 weeks again, with each exercise being run twice and then working from the hardest to the easiest. Obviously that means that I'm going to be starting with max effort bench press with red bands for my first weeks. My second setup is going to be Spoto press probably. I'll do close grip, then floor press, then slingshot, and then finally, hopefully this time I'll actually get around to testing my bench. It's been 2 cycles and definitely been a while, so hopefully I should hit a PR this time. Remember that my PR is 120 kilos. I'm thinking it should be at least 125, if not more this time. I would love 130, but I'm not sure if I've put that much onto my bench, but who knows?
I think it's all angels just walk by. There goes a sight from my soul.